So there's this anime this season that so far I thought was pretty good. I don't normally talk about this season's big shonen anime, but this season is pretty mid, so this is what I have. But honestly, I'm not mad at it, because the Elusive Samurai is a really good anime so far. I have found myself enjoying every single episode that has dropped at the moment and will hopefully continue to do so. But let's get into all the reasons why I like this anime at the moment. So the first episode of the Elusive Samurai was a doozy. But one of the hardest hitting moments in the episode was when Tokiyuki lost everything. We had spent the earlier time in the episode watching him be a cheerful, loving kid, but then his family got betrayed. This loss obviously affected him a lot, but thankfully, he had people by his side. However, he still thinks about what he could have done differently and what might have caused this in the first place. Tokiyuki will never be the same kid that he was at the beginning again, but he will grow into someone way stronger and braver than he was, which is really cool. After losing your entire family and the world as you know it, most people would completely shut down, and that probably would have happened to Tokiyuki if he didn't have the priest Yorishige to help him give him purpose again. Tokiyuki has found the strength to fight back against all those who have wronged him thanks to the help of those around him, but he still has a long way to go before he is ready to fight back, but that is where his character development is going to come from. Revenge is a large portion of the story. Of course, after losing everything, you are going to want to get revenge on whoever took everything from you, and that is no exception here. Tokiyuki at first was scared and grieving, but he has slowly come around to wanting to get revenge and getting back what is rightfully his. Revenge most of the time doesn't serve the best purpose, but here it is justified. There is just a lot of evil stuff that went around and the people responsible need to be stopped, and it is up to Tokiyuki and his retainers to get that revenge and achieve their goals. So what is your purpose in life? That can be something that is hard to find out for most people, especially if you have lost your way. Is your purpose revenge, or is it finding peace and happiness? For Tokiyuki, it is a hard question to answer. As of right now, his goal is revenge, but that is not really his purpose. He is lost and he doesn't really know which direction his life will take. But that is where Yorishige and his other retainers come in. They are going to help Tokiyuki find his purpose for a living, which I am very much looking forward to. What happens after you lose everything? Well, most people would probably let the loneliness and grief get to them. However, Tokiyuki got really lucky in a sense. Obviously, he lost a lot, but afterwards he wasn't alone. He had people who cared enough to take him in and help him find his purpose. He has found true friendship in the people who are going to be his retainers. They would do anything for each other, and not just because they're his master. These guys, after only 2 episodes together, feel so genuine and fun. It is actually a great experience to watch as they help Tokiyuki and also are just really good friends. One of my favorite things about this anime so far is the naivety of the characters. Now I know that's weird, but most of the characters are children, so they aren't going to be super knowledgeable on everything. They have a lot of stuff they need to learn, and they need to build up a lot of experience. So it is cool to see some characters easily fall into traps or not know what's going on. The naivety of all the characters does actually make this anime feel a lot better than some of the others, which makes for a really good experience. So despite all the tragic stuff that happens in Tokiyuki's life, this series still finds a way to be consistently funny. I genuinely find myself laughing out loud quite often when watching this anime, especially when Yorishige is on screen. That dude is always hilarious. The faces of some of the characters make is also really funny. Really, this anime just knows how to be really hilarious in the times it needs to, which helps lighten the mood when things are starting to get a little dark. The animation in this anime so far has been solid. The action scenes in this series are incredible. There are some scenes that I've noticed a little scuffness, but really the anime is just pretty solidly animated. The action and the comedy pair well together, and although there are some stiff scenes in this anime, they do a really good job in the scenes that matter to make you really like everything that is going on in the series. The character writing in this anime so far has been great. All of the characters are extremely enjoyable, and the character interactions are awesome as well. Tokiyuki is a pretty good main character. He is a naive, innocent little boy who has everything he knew torn from him, but despite that, he tries to stay positive for the most part. He has his goal of revenge, but he hasn't let it consume him. He actually struggles a lot with the grief and his inability to realize what his strengths are. It is only the others around him that help him to realize what it is he needs to do and how he can go about achieving those things. Yorishige is the mentor character in this anime, and he does a really good job at mentoring. He realizes that Tokiyuki is just a kid and still needs to be treated as one, but he also knows his future and tries to guide Tokiyuki on that path. He is also just really funny. Tokiyuki's retainers so far have pretty interesting personalities that make them pretty fun to see on screen. Shizuku is the most normal and grounded out of all the characters, and that is why she is often the straight man to Yorishige's antics. She doesn't have that much combat skill, but she excels at other things that makes her a great retainer. Kojiro is the weapons specialist of the group. He is also pretty normal personality-wise. He is a little crazier than Shizuku, but he is still a pretty chill guy. He is skilled in a lot of different weapons, and he has an ability to think on his feet in battle, which is an invaluable skill for a retainer to have. And lastly, we have Ayako. She has the most brute strength out of everyone in the group, and she is extremely skilled at many different martial arts. However, she is also by far the dumbest in the group. They took the all brawn and no brain trope with her character very seriously, but that's fine, it balances the group out well. Plus, she also makes for some really funny moments in the series that I quite enjoyed. The Elusive Samurai has been a really fun and entertaining series in the few episodes that are out right now. It is definitely a series I recommend, although if you made it this far into the video, then I hope you've already seen this anime because there are spoilers in this video. But The Elusive Samurai is a serious tale of a boy looking to take back the kingdom he lost, but it also has some comedy in it to spice things up and make it fun. Thanks so much for watching this video. Since you made it this far into the video, maybe think about dropping a like, and subscribing as well, it helps out a ton. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week with another video. Bye!